you all warmly welcome on SLTV Lab.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a warm welcome once again on SRTV Lab. Right now, I would like us to see the organs that we found into the abdomen. You know, the abdomen is the lower part of the thorax. You know, the thorax is the upper part. Then the abdomen is the lower part of the thorax. So those two parts are separated by the diaphragm. It's a membrane which separates the two parts. So we are going to see how the organs are disposed and their function. Thank you. Let's go. Enjoy it. Let's start these organs within the abdomen. You can see clearly these are those organs within the abdomen. So now, this is the liver. Some of you maybe have been wondering what a liver is. This is the liver. It's one of the biggest organs within the body. You know, it's located more of the the right side of the abdomen. You get it? This is the liver. Is that clear? You know? So underneath the liver on the left side, here we see the stomach. Some of you have been wondering what a stomach is. This is the stomach. We are seeing a small part. There is another part which is underneath the liver. You get it? We have seen these two main organs. Let's see the others. As I have said, this is the stomach. It is connected to the small intestine. The small intestine is very long. It's the longest organ here in the abdomen. It's longer than any other. Good. This small intestine actually is connected to the large intestine at the ascending colon, transverse colon. You know, this is the transverse colon. So here, these organs are lying underneath another sheet here. We'll talk about it later. Let's concentrate on these organs. But there will be time when we'll talk about these sheets that covers all abdominal organs, all organs found into the abdomen. You get it? These organs also play a very big function. Get it? So back to the stomach. I've told you it lies underneath the liver. It is more of the left side. You remember, the liver is more on the right side. Good. So this receives food through, that comes from the mouth. Get it? It goes down through the esophagus. Here we can't see the esophagus, but there is a pathway for it. So it goes down and reach into the stomach. Food reaches into the stomach. Get it? So the stomach is the one that will quench the food. It will mix it with so many acids. So it will just make what we call chyme. It's how the food becomes watery. So it makes like a paste, which is more, mixed with much water, so that it will be easy, so that the nutrient will be easily absorbed within the intestine. So those chyme will move into the chyme will move down into the small intestine. You know, the small intestine, as I've told you, it's just very long, and it's the longest organ within the abdomen. So this one will receive the chyme from the stomach, then the nutrient will be absorbed through the wall of the small intestine. Then the food will move from the small intestine to the large intestine, into the ascending column, transverse column. You know, the ascending column is ascending, so it moves from down upwards. Transverse because it is transverse from the left side to the right side, isn't it? So after some nutrient being absorbed from the small intestine, now the remaining parts will move into the large intestine, isn't it? So it's follow that pathway into the descending column. Here you can't see the descending column clearly, but we'll see it later. So the descending column will go down and get connected to the anus for excretion. You get it? That is how it is. You know, here down here we can't see it clearly, but don't worry, I will come back to it. Good. This is how all those organs are arranged within the abdomen. So here I can't forget this part. This is the spleen. The spleen. If you've ever had, like people with malaria, they get what called splenomegaly. The spleen gets swollen. So this is the spleen. It's on the left side. So underneath the stomach, there is another organ that we can see. It's called pancreas. But don't worry, there will be time when we'll see them clearly. So that one on the left side is the spleen. Down here there will be the pancreas, but we can't see it right now. Good, thank you. Good. Let us see clearly the small and large intestine separated from the other part. Good. This one in a white color is small intestine. This one in bluish and some spots yellow, this is a large intestine. Good. Let's start with the small intestine. You see, it has so many coils. So when you extend it, it's too long, very long. So it is connected to the large intestine here. This is the opening of a large intestine. Through it into the ascending colon, then transverse colon, then descending colon, then the anus. There is a time we'll talk about every part in details, like the connection between the small intestine and the large intestine, the connection between the anus and the large intestine. Good. So by that time you will see clearly how these things work. Good. You can keep having a look at it. The small intestine, the large intestine, and then connection with the anus. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope it's very helpful. So please don't keep this information just with yourself. Share this information to your colleagues. And see you in another video next time. May God bless you abundantly.
Please support this channel by pressing like, subscribe, and the bell. This is a huge support for this channel. May God bless you.